Good day, Sacramento. I'm Lori Wallace, hanging out with Adam Gottlieb here. This is his amazing collection of all things presidential. You know, when you ask a collector to show you their favorite piece, it's nearly impossible. So I asked him, what is the one thing that was really hard to find or that you just really love to show people? There are several things. So we're going to pick just one of many.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I have a huge collection, but the idea that women didn't get the vote till 1920 is a staggering fact. This was a button that was worn by a woman who would have been there casting your first vote for Harding and Coolidge on the Republican ticket. The colors of yellow represent the suffragette movement, and this is 122 years old. 102 years old, sorry.
That's amazing. And most of what you have here, the pins, the buttons, that's a big part of your collection.
Absolutely. And people who are collectors flock to other collectors. The American Political Items Collectors has been around since 1945. People can join the club at apic.us and also come to the big show in Reno, July 22nd and 23rd. But as a collector, it's just so much fun to learn about the history. I mean, this Roosevelt button that says President's Day that you held up earlier,
yep.
Turns out Roosevelt couldn't go to the event. So this event was held without TR. So they made the button in advance, and in doing the research, I learned that he never went to Denison, Iowa.
Well, there's a story behind each little piece you have.
Absolutely, absolutely. The Cuban Missile Crisis, JFK was supposed to be in Minnesota, and they made buttons that said, "I saw the president in St. Cloud." The president never showed up. So those buttons are kind of rare, and those are hard to find. I would love to have one of those in my collection. Of course, single-day event items are nice because they were made only for one day.
And you've shared a lot of this in different places here all around the Sacramento area,
yes.
Museums, so people have really gotten to see your stuff close up.
When I was 13 years old, I displayed at my local library in New York, and I've gone on to display at the State Library, the State Capitol, the California State Fair, the Stanford Museum. There's nothing I love better than to share my history and my passion with other collectors. What I really love is finding out the history behind the item.
Well, and we have to wrap it up, but real quick, you were in 4th grade when this all started for you.
Absolutely. I took a field trip to Sagamore Hill in Oyster Bay, Teddy Roosevelt's summer home, and I was hit by lightning because Teddy Roosevelt was such a magnetic character, author, statesman, big game hunter. Anyway, by learning about Teddy Roosevelt, I learned that there was a hobby that celebrated buttons and celebrated banners and history, and I am now an armchair historian.
And now you have a lawn display, and you're sharing it with us, and we love it. All right, I'm going to send it back to you. Cody, thank you for putting us in touch with Adam here. This collection is really cool. We'll link all of the information to our website. He loves to share it, so you're bound to see it out there somewhere, and it is going to be in Reno this summer.
Yes. Good to see you, Adam. Thank you very much, Lori.